Jim. Good morning, rest of the listeners. Yeah, school's closed today, and I was actually probably in the bathroom when you called for me. I didn't realize the time, and then I just came back down to the radio room. I grabbed my coffee here, just kind of wait until a little bit later on with the chicken and net. I'll probably go out and clear the snow here at the house and then head over to the XYLs and get everything cleaned up and get it ready and take care of the feathered friends. Not letting them out today till probably 11 or so in the morning. I don't open the door till because it just keeps them warm, keeps them a little safer. They come out, they get the food, their water, and then by the time it gets dark again, it's time for them to come back in. A lot of school closings today, so just keep that in mind. I'll read some of them onto the net when I get checked in. So with that, I'm going to turn it back over to you, Jim. K8HNK, back over to WB8VMW. Everybody stay healthy and stay blessed.
All righty, Elmer. Yeah, well, we'll try to keep warm. I mean, I'll keep warm because I ain't going outside unless I absolutely have to, and I don't see any reason just yet. But nowadays anything can happen at any time. So you take care. Keep them feathered friends nice and healthy, and don't let your water freeze. All righty, we're sitting and listening again. Anybody else want to jump in?
Kilo Alpha 8, Mike November Tango.
Oh, there's the credit caretaker. Now, I said this morning that, all of the smart critters are hunkered down. There's nothing sticking out of the holes or nothing. And then you didn't answer, so I figured you had the covers over your head, just like the critters. Good morning, Tom, and how's things going down there?
Well, good morning, Jim, and everybody else that is there. Yeah, I just woke up myself, so, but no, there's not a critter out and about, that's for sure. They have to, like everybody else, they got to dig themselves out. We got about, I'd say about 12 to 14 inches of snow. So that's what I'm going to be doing today, is digging out my sidewalk and cars, just so I can get out and get about myself. So hopefully my snowblower works. But anyhow, the critters are all hunkered down. There's not one that decided to be stupid and get out and run around. So they're all safe and sound, that's for sure. So this is K88MNT turning everything back over to WB8VMW.
All righty, Tom. Well, good deal on the critters. But now, if you misuse all that equipment that my niece put in, I'm going to call her up and tell her that you're misusing it. So you be very careful with that equipment. I don't want it to misfire and everything, and I'm going to have a blank spot on my page here. So take care, Tom, and be very careful. Understand? We worry about you, and we want you to do smart things. You know, we're not young anymore, so you be careful.
This is Kilo Julia 5, Delta India Tango. This is Matthew of Philadelphia. Good morning.
Good morning. Well, your audio was a little low, but I heard tango. So come back again and let us know who you are and where you at, and are you snowbound or not?
Well, it's not quite snow. It's ice. And, yeah, we got lots of it. so we're kind of bound. Kids don't have to go to school today, so we got to keep them busy, and just going to be one of those days. But we'll enjoy the color, and I'll have to get out a little bit and play some digging to get some cars cleaned up and able to move out when the road's ready. We get this once in a while. It doesn't happen too often for us, but it does happen, so we'll take it as it comes. You have a wonderful Monday. 73.
All righty. Well, I was born in Arkansas, and all of my relatives, except my, all of my old relatives, ain't none of them with us any longer. But my grandmothers and grandfathers and uncles and aunts down in Arkansas, when winter came, they didn't worry about snow because there wasn't much of it. But when they come to the ice storm, my grandmother said the worst one she ever seen, they had a tree out in the front next to the road, and the ice storm come along, and when the ice storm was all said and done, that tree looked like a telephone pole. So you take care down there. All righty, well, it's about time for me to turn this here over to Dave, and I know that Meg is probably shivering in the garage, waiting for spring to get here. NT8D, WB8 BMW. It is 7 o'clock, Dave, and are you ready to take over this here chilly mess? I'm ready.
Oh, thank you very much there, Jim. Yeah, Meg's shivering in the garage, but she's dry, and that's the whole point. Let's go ahead and fire this thing up, and we'll get right back to you. Calling CQ for the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net on the WAWKY repeater 147.39 megahertz, where we have a PL tone of 114.8. This is a control net open to any and all licensed amateurs. All traffic must go through net control, though emergency and priority traffic are welcome to break in at any time. This is Dave, November Tango 8 Delta, NT8D, your net control operator for this morning. Let me tell you who I got on my early bird list. You guys don't have to check in. I've got OZZ, PMI, YMY, GXX, 4OG, SFS, 8CT, ZSH, BJN, the JAXs, CFY, HNK, MNT, and DIT. We'll get to our short-time mobiles in a second. Good morning there, Jim. Happy Monday to you and Judy. It's 11 degrees here, and we got about 10 inches of snow in Copley.
All righty, Dave. Well, we got, it's probably around the same here, because I loaded off the truck about 3 or 4 times yesterday, but during the night it piled up, and then my land scraper, he come by during the night, and he plowed the end of the driveway and then the sidewalk and around the truck, but he didn't clean off the top of the truck. That'll be probably our job sometime during the day. I can go out and spend about 5 minutes out there and shove it off the roof, come back inside, and then the next time go out and shove it off the hood. But I don't plan on going anywhere, so I might not go out and do anything and wait until spring comes and melts it all. So everybody out there, if you don't have to get out, don't. I got no porch time, so I'm going to stay inside. And if you don't have to get out, don't. And if you do, be awful careful. And those of you who want to do something stupid and you know it in the back of your mind that there is not a good idea, don't do it. Because the good Lord put you on this earth to make good decisions. So use the good sense and don't go out if you don't have to, and be awful careful. Alrighty, I'm going to get out of here. And yes, Bill, I didn't tell a lie this morning. I got most of the truth. Over to you, Dave, and everybody. Stay safe, stay well, be careful. Back to Net.
All right there, Jim. Thanks for rounding everybody up on a cold and snowy Monday morning. You guys stay warm there. Stay on the warm side of the door. I didn't go anywhere yesterday except out to clear out the driveway before I went to bed. I'm glad I did that. Got about another inch or two on it, but boy, it was piled up there yesterday. You be safe, and best to Judy as well, 73. All right, before we get to the early birds, let me make a call for mobile short times in and out. So top of the hour here. Let's get you in here.
W8WKY. K8OWX, Kilo Echo 8, Oscar Whiskey X-Ray, mobile.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Oscar X-Ray, KE8 VOX, Scott Vermillion, in and out this morning, Dave.
November 3, Kilo Golf Delta. November 3, Kilo Golf Delta. Nick in Ashtabula County, mobile.
TAT, please copy November 8, X-Ray, November Victor. Name is Jeff, and I'm mobile.
All right, let me pick it up. A couple regulars. Hopefully they get to stay home today. I missed one in there. I got KE8OWX, KE8VOX in and out. Thanks, Scott. You be safe and stay warm. Then I got N3KGD and N8XNV. Whoever doubled with Tom at the very, very top, OWX beat you. So if you're trying to be one of the first one in there and you're not Tom, come back. Let me get your call. I hate it when one gets away. Okay, good morning, everybody. KE8OWX mobile, and then we'll get to Nick.
Well, good morning. We're doing just fine here. We had about mid-cast snow this morning. I did blow it yesterday and had to blow again this morning. But we're headed to the office here. Route 8 was great in Cuyahoga Falls' territory, but Akron's territory is a little questionable. But there isn't a whole lot of traffic, and I'm very thankful for that. So I think the one that got away was Stu. It sounded like his Mobile call there at the end. But other than that, everybody stay safe. We're going to keep motoring on and listening and sipping some coffee. KE8OWX, back to net control.
All right there, Tom. We'll ease into the day and be safe. Thanks for starting out the week with me. I do appreciate it. Best way to start a Monday is with a Barometer Net. You take care. Nick, N3KGD, good morning. Happy Monday to you.
Net Control, good morning to you. Happy morning to you and all the Barometer Net members. Got 9 degrees right now in Jefferson Township, Ashtabula County, Ohio. Just getting out of work on the way home. Very light precip. Roads are a little wet, but so far, not too much traffic on the road. Coming into work last night from Erie, Pennsylvania, I only passed 2 cars the 50-mile commute, so I'd say not bad. And didn't have any calls for accidents last night, so that's always a good thing. Hope everyone stays warm, and we'll pass back over to you to Net Control. Thanks for taking the check-in. Have a good day.
Right there, Nick. Well, be safe on the road out there, please. I checked the OGO cameras. They're looking pretty snow-covered here on the west side of Akron. So take your time, arrive safely. Thanks for checking in with us, and get yourself to a warm place. N8XNV, good morning there, Jeff. Happy Monday. Where are you heading to?
NTAD and the net, this is November 8 X-Ray, November Victor. Good morning, Dave, and everyone on the net. I'm currently on I-480 by our Ridge Road area. I'm headed to Macedonia this morning. I have a little bit of work to do there. I got 14 degrees in my truck. I-480 is cloudy. There's a lot of snow in the still, so it's slippery in some spots. Let me see. I don't have a whole lot else. We probably got about maybe 10 or 12 inches of snow in Elyria. And everyone have a safe day. If you got to drive, take your time, and it's better to get there delayed than to not get there at all. Anyways, everyone have a great day. November 8 X-Ray, November Victor, back to net.
All right, Jeff, thanks very much. I do appreciate it. And, just as you said, take your time getting there. It's better to get there safe than not at all. I find most people are pretty understanding. I actually contacted my morning appointment for this morning on Friday. I said, let's be smart and reschedule. There's no sense in breaking our necks on a Monday morning. And they were just fine with that. So be safe, take care, and 73s. We'll catch you next week. All right, let me get to the portables down in Florida here. Wendy and Rod, K8 and W8JAXs. I hope you guys are doing well. Please tell us it's warmer there than it is here.
JAX, Portable Pedestrian, along with WAJAX and K9LUCY. Yes, it is warmer down here in Florida than it is up there, and we have 64 degrees, cloudy skies. We have a little bit of drizzle coming down, and I guess it's going to stay around 64 today. So Lucy saw a little armadillo here, gave it a chase this morning, so that was interesting. And Rod and I attended a concert on Friday night. I don't know if you've ever heard of the Yacht Rock Review. It's 70s and 80s music, but we had a lot of fun there. So hope you had a good weekend, and hope you have a great day. Everyone have a great day. This is K8JAX, Portable Pedestrian.
All right, well, thank you there, Wendy. Yeah, a buddy of mine, we go all the way back to University of Akron together back in the 90s. We didn't get off the ground last summer, but I think he's going to try again this summer. Put together a yacht rock band, go up and play around Cleveland and up along the lakeshore there. So I hope he can get that together. Sounds like a fun time. But you guys enjoy it down there. Glad you got to go see some music, and give my best to Rod and give Lucy an extra pet for me, if you would, please. 73, we'll catch you next Monday. Let's see here. Let me go down to Matthew in Arkadelphia. I know you're usually short time. I'll let you get to the grandkids here. KJ5DIT, this is NTAD.
Well, two of them are up, and they're enjoying their morning. Just a second, John, get him his tablet. We're looking forward to the day. The grandkids are in the house, and they'll be in the house for maybe 1 or 2 days. We got a lot of ice, but thankfully not in the trees. It's all on the roads, probably about 5, 6 inches of it. So some point today, I will try to go out and dig out one, maybe two of the cars, one four-wheel drive. Fingers crossed it might come out without anything. But for Arkansas, this is what happens. We get our incidental once or twice a year, and that's it. We are at 20 degrees. It is chilly. And it's supposed to stay that way for at least a day or two. But we'll try to use our heads, stay where it's warm. Thankfully, we haven't lost power. And you'll have a wonderful Monday. 73.
All right there, Matthew. Hope you guys thaw out soon. Maybe playing around with the grandkids will warm everything up and make it thaw out sooner. So you take care of yourselves. Be safe. Thanks for checking into the Barometer Net, and we'll catch you again next Monday. Let's grab a couple folks that tend to get out early. Let's try Tom, WA8GXX, and then we'll try Craig.
W8WKY.
Morning, Dave, and welcome to snowy winter. You take care and keep warm. NTAD, there we go. WHXX, have a good one there, Dave.
All right, thanks there, Tom. Always nice to start the week with you. Be safe. Sounded good this morning, and we'll catch you again next Monday. Let's try Craig, AA8CT. Are you going out working out this morning, Craig?
Hey, D, good morning, Dave. No, I was going to, and it's about a 20-25-minute drive normally into Health Point. Called them. They are open, but then I also have a 10:30 meeting at the hospital. And I figured by the time, if the roads were a little slick, to get back here and get changed out of sweaty and dirty and get back to the hospital, I'm going to blow the meeting or the workout off this morning. Not because I want to, but because I think logistically I would get caught somewhere in the middle. So with that, I wish all the barometer netters and all that are driving to be safe. Think of the weather and think about the roads. And with that, I'm going to turn it back to you. And great to hear you, and thanks for calling me. I appreciate it. AA8CT, back to net control, and thank you, Dave. Be safe and enjoy our winter little flurry here. And I'll be out and listening.
All right, Craig, thanks very much. I'm going to try to keep my travels to a minimum today. It looks like my evening rehearsal might get switched to a Zoom meeting, so that would be another bird in the hand there. And they'll have to be out in it tonight if that works out. Take care, be safe, we'll talk to you next Monday. Let me get Nancy in here. I haven't heard Nancy in a while. I know she's working on the road there, but she was in this morning. KI5OZZ. Good morning. This is NTAD.
NT8D, good morning to you and the rest of the barometer netizens from KI5OZZ here in Batesville, Indiana, where it's a whopping 7 degrees and it's the temperature is dropping. It's going to be probably 3 or 4 before the sun goes down, but then it starts warming up, and we're expecting a high of 20 tomorrow. So weird stuff, but it's winter, so there you go. Good to hear you and the rest of the group out there. I'll go ahead and pass it back to you and continue to listen. 7-3 for now from KI5OZZ.
It's always nice to chat with you for a little bit. Nice to hear your voice. Be safe. Dealing with the snow, just take care of yourself. Watch out for the other guy. And we're looking forward to hearing you check in again this week if you can. Let's get to some of these folks who might be at work here. I'm going to try John, N8YMY. He was in real early. John, you riding the plow or something? All right, we'll circle back for John. Let's try K8PMI. K8PMI. Phil, you got to be at the mill right now.
NT8D, this is K8PMI. Yes, I am at the mill by myself. No one else has really made it in. Roads are pretty bad out. They're all snow covered. A couple little wet spots, but not much. So it took me a good amount of time to get here. Really couldn't get over 30 miles an hour. Route 8 still totally snow covered. I think it needs some cars on it to break it up, and I don't think that's going to happen today. So just sitting here, and probably be a quiet day because everybody else is just going to be sitting in their homes. So other than that, everything's looking good, and I'll send it back to you, Dave. This is K8PMI.
All right there, Phil. Well, enjoy the peace and quiet. Should be a nice work day. Just remember, they're probably still watching you anyways. But be safe. Thanks for checking in, and you have a great day, and get home safely. Let's try Mark K4OG. Open up the dog pound here. You staying home, or you? I think you said you're going to plow and get to work there, Mark. All right, I'm going to guess he's in transit. Let's try Southern Mark, KE8SFS. Good morning.
Yeah, Dave, how you doing? We got 11 degrees here and 9.5 inches of snow right here. That's enough for me. I've been listening to you guys doing the word search puzzle. Other than that, don't know I don't know the gas price, and I hadn't logged on yet to that, see what we got. But other than that, don't know and everything. Just laying on my new bed and enjoying myself and listening to you guys talk and that. You know, that's all I can do. You know. And you know, in a little while I'm going to try to go out and try to whip my way out of the parking lot of my apartment here to go to the senior center. But all of that, that's pretty much it. So I'll see you guys all later on. Kia a Serpato, sir.
All right there, Mark. Hopefully you had a good night's sleep, and I don't plan on going too far today, so I'll worry about the gas prices tomorrow. Hi. You take care of yourself. Nice to talk to you again on a Monday. We'll listen for you throughout the week. All right, let's wrap up the pound here with Northern Mark, KC8FQV. This is NTAD.
Just off on the radio, KCFQV. Coming through Newberry. So, it's about 12 degrees out here. Yeah, we got snow. There's about, I got, between a foot and, 9 inch to a foot. And I went down last night to get the paper, which never came, I don't think. But the road had about an inch or two on it. So they've been plowing, but they couldn't keep up. Route 90 still at 40 miles an hour. Yeah, I looked at some of the old cameras. Yeah, roads vary where they've been able to get cleaned, and some look wet. Others are, got snow covered, but they're not been plowed. So let's send it back your way, Dave. I'm going to try to do blood work today, because Wednesday I got a doctor's appointment, and that's the one that needs the blood work. So let's send it back your way, Dave. I don't know what happened this morning. Okay, WQV.
Right there, Mark. Well, you get done what you need to get done. Be safe while you're doing it. And you have yourself a terrific start to your week. Happy Monday to you. Let's see here. That kind of wrapped up the dog pound here. Let me get let's see here. K5 CFY. Let's go ahead and get Ray in here from out in Tulsa. Ray, how are you and Fred doing, and how'd you deal with the storm? NTAT.
K5 CFY. Good morning, Dave. Good to hear you in there. Well, we're doing all right. We're hibernating, I guess. It's 5 degrees. I think we got anywhere from 8 to 10 inches of snow in the Tulsa area here. But I haven't been out. Did shovel a little bit of snow off the sidewalk yesterday, but that's about it. So anyway, we're doing well, and good to hear everybody. Glad everybody's staying warm. So, Dave, thanks for being there for us. We definitely appreciate it. And with that, I'll give it back to you. Let you grab some more folks. K5FY, we'll be listening.
All right there, Ray. Glad it didn't hit you too bad. You be safe. Nice to catch you on a Monday. We'll try to catch you on a Wednesday here at the Boredom Breaker. Let me take a break here real quick and call for check-ins. Calling for check-ins for the Sarah Barometer Net, particularly looking for mobiles, in and outs. Please call.
Whiskey 8, Sierra, Tango, Uniform, Stu, Chardon, Ohio, Mobile.
Please copy. November 7, Victor, Alpha, November, N7, VAN. Brian, I'll be in and out today. Dave, 73s.
This is Kilo Delta 8, Hotel Alpha Golf, KD8HAG, Tim. I am mobile, and I'll be in and out.
Kilo, Foxtrot 8, Echo Oscar, KF8, EOG, Pete, Leroy Township.
I'm going to go ahead and pick it up. Brian and Tim, VAN and HAG, thank you very much for your in and outs. Please be safe on the road, and we'll talk to you next Monday. Take your time, arrive in one piece. We'll grab W8STU, Stu, good morning, and then we'll grab Pete. Happy Monday there, Stu.
Good morning, everyone on the net. This is WSTU, Stu, over here in Sharp Munson area, where we have about 14 to 15 inches of snow here, 10 degrees. I just backed into my spot. I'll be out here for a little while. It's currently still snowing. Not really hard, but, you know, it's snowing. And it's a chilly one. But I figure I'm going to be probably pretty busy today because of the weather. I had to come in Saturday for about an hour and help some folks over here. And, well, I hope everybody has a great day. Happy Monday to everybody. Looking forward to the Friday because it's a payday, and that's always a good day. With that, everybody be careful today and stay warm, and we'll talk to you tomorrow, hopefully. With that, 33s. Big A8 to the ladies. Until we talk again, God bless everyone. Back to Net Control. The best to you.
All right there, Stu. Well, thanks very much for checking in with us on the Monday Morning Barometer Net. I hope your day of work is kind to you. Stay warm, and we'll listen for you throughout the week. I try to get up and listen to most of the Barometer Net. I don't always catch the beginning, though. But take care of yourself. Let's get Pete in here, KF8 EOG. Good morning, Pete, NTAD.
NTAD, KF8, EOG. Good morning, Dave, and everybody on the net. In Leroy Township here. It didn't start snowing yesterday until almost 8 o'clock in the morning. So we got about 9 to 9.5 inches throughout the day. And then it kind of slowed down. And then last night, got up this morning, we had another 2.5 of that real light. So I've been out since about 6 a.m. snow blowing the driveway so my wife and kids can get to work. And then I'm going to doctor stuff in about an hour or so. But other than that, I don't know what the temperature was. It was cold until I got into the cab of the snowblower, and that was nice and toasty in there. So not a lot more to report. Enjoy everything we're doing here. And Dave, I'm going to turn this back to you. This is KFA, DOG, back to MCAT. And everybody have a wonderful day.
All right there, Pete. Well, glad you're getting the family off to where they need to be. Stay warm and be safe. I don't have a two-stage snowblower. My driveway isn't all that huge and don't get all that much snow too many times during the year. So I was glad I did it in 2 stages myself. Clearing it out before it got dark yesterday is not really all that bad this morning. So we'll get to that after the Barometer Net. So take care, be safe. Thanks for being here on a Monday and 73s. Let me get back to the early bird list. We still got quite a few here to pick up off the early birds and the blue screens. I'm going to start with Elmer, KE8HNK. Don't know what you're doing. I imagine the kids are at home and you are not trackside, but we're going to shoot at you anyways.
Good morning, Dave, NT8D in the group. This is K8HNK. Well, yes, you are correct. A lot of school closings today, Copley, Fairlawn, Barberton, Akron. So just kind of keep an eye out on the school closings. There's possibility of them tomorrow. I know some of the other schools have closed through tomorrow up near the Cleveland area, so there's always a good possibility of that happening. Other than that, I got 11 degrees here on the homestead, and then getting ready to go clear the snow off the Jeep and out of the driveway and off the cars. We did get a pretty good amount, and, of course, we're going to be getting down to negative temperatures tomorrow. So, as I said, just be careful. Everybody stay healthy, stay blessed. I'm down here in the radio room cleaning up and getting things ready for the spring. So, going to turn it back over to you, K8HNK, back over to NT8D 73. Everybody stay healthy and stay blessed.
All right there, Elmer. Sounds like you're ready to take advantage of the day. Hope everything gets done the way you want it to get done. Be safe, and again, always nice to start the week out with you there in the Barometer Net. Again, it's why I picked Mondays when we started doing this. Mondays are tough enough. Might as well start out doing something I like. Have a good one. Let's see. Cleaning up the list here. I'm going to go and find Randy, KD8ZSH in the pumps. And then, let's see, Mark down in Tennessee. Go ahead and get your earbuds ready. We're going to come get our report from you shortly. KD8ZSH, NT8D.
KD8ZSH. Sorry about that. Had the microphone up in the air. KD8ZSH. Good morning, Dave. Good morning, everybody. Well, I've got one pup in the lap, and it is cold outside. Look at the forecast, and it's going to stay cold for a while. So, but we're trucking our way through winter. I just want to say hi to everybody. I hope everybody's warm and safe, and say a prayer for the people that have to be out working in weather like this, the linemen and stuff that are trying to get power restored. I saw where Ohio's not hit real bad with power outages yet, but a lot of states are, and there's some people in a bad way, so pray for them, please. This is KD8ZSH clear, and back to net. 73s, everybody.
Roger, Roger. Well, if you can say that there's a good side to the storm, I think we found it. I'll take a foot of light and fluffy snow any day. I've been through a couple of ice storms down in Cincinnati ways, and I was married to a police dispatcher. She said people were calling 911 asking the fire department to chop them out of their apartments. Anyways, take care, and thanks for being here there, Randy. You and the pups and daughter take care, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow. Tom, we're going to get to you in a moment, but first we're going to get some weather from WB6BJN. Good morning, Mark. Happy Monday.
Hey, Dave. Good morning. Happy cold Monday. And, man, is it cold. We had over 3 inches of snow here. Now, that doesn't sound like a lot. And Jim said something this morning, you're not as cold as we are. We're not. But when you live in the South, this was a very, very dangerous storm for the South because we had a lot of freezing rain. And I'll talk a little bit about that here in just a moment. Let me give conditions here. Currently, it is 30.39.3 on the barometer and rising. We got that Arctic high moving in. And 8.2 degrees, and dew point is 5 degrees on the dew point. That gives a relative humidity of 87%, 0.1, gusting from 1 to 5 from the northwest on the winds. And it's going to be cold here, a high of 17 in Clarksville, Tennessee today. And you know, this real cold air has not even reached parts of the Carolinas yet where they had lots of freezing rain yesterday. We had 3,400 of an inch of frozen rain, freezing rain, rain that froze as it hit the ground, giving us a coating of ice. It's a lot of sleet and 3.5 to 4 inches of snow down here in Tennessee. Let me take a story for the week is pretty simple. Cold and colder. In fact, by the end of the week, there will be another very strong but dry cold front come through from the Arctic. And so down here, they're saying it may not even get out of the 20s for highs all week, and nighttime lows getting down into the single digits. In fact, it could be very close to 0. Or maybe 5 below here tonight. There's an extreme cold warning in effect, and also cold weather advisories in effect. So the basic storm is over, but it's leaving lots of cold air in its wake. Out west in California, the high will break down briefly, and that's keeping weather nice out there. They could get some wet weather on Wednesday. That's going to be very short-lived, though. High pressure expected to build right back into California over the weekend, and that sets the stage for more polar air across the rest of the nation. And even Florida is going to get colder, much below normal by the end of the week. Certainly not as cold as we are, but they're going to feel it a little bit. Let me take another break. So, people need to be safe. They're going to have some hard time clearing roads down here. I'm going to cancel some doctor's appointments until maybe after the first of the month because it'll be hard for us to get out of our driveway with all the snow and sleet impact that's been here. So it was a very dangerous situation for folks in the South because of this high impact system. Back to you there, Dave, but I think we're going to make it. And happy Monday to you. WB6BJN, everybody have a blessed day.
All right there, Mark. Thanks a lot for your contribution this morning. Looking forward to see what's going to happen next week. Hi. You take care of yourself. Be safe. And don't do anything that's not necessary that puts anything at risk. If it can wait, it can wait. But 73, happy Monday to you. And we'll listen for you throughout the week. Take care. KA8MNT, good morning, Tom. I heard the critter report from this morning. Maybe you can put a grin on our face, and then we'll see if John is laughing when we get to him.
NT8D, this is K88MNT. Good morning, Dave, and everybody else that's on the net. Well, it's light outside. That's about all I can say. We're going to start today off with 11 degrees outside, and I don't know how fast the wind is going or anything because my weather station is under about 10 inches of snow on top of it, so it's got everything pretty much frozen. But it does say the barometer is sitting at 29.97 right now. Today's high is going to be 15 degrees and cloudy with a 30% chance of snow. So we'll see what happens there. Well, just like about everybody else, we didn't do anything once it started snowing, and we just sat back and watched everything get buried. Both of our cars, my car parks out front, and since the city of Canton said you can park on the even side of the streets only, so I'm on an even side of the street, so my car's parked in front, and Linda's car is parked on the sidewalk in front of the house to get it off of the street so the snowplows can get through. And boy, I had a hard time with her. It didn't want to start. I let it sit for a couple of hours, went out, and it started right up. So I don't know what was going on. But anyhow, that was a disaster that was avoided. Watched football yesterday, and out of the 4 teams that played, only one team won that we wanted it to. Go Seahawks. And that was about it. So that kind of winds everything up. So with that, I'm going to grab a quick nickel. K88MNT back. You know, when I was young, my parents bought a cat because of its color, and they named him Butter. Well, my parents were devastated when he eventually got old and passed away. So I bought them another cat, exactly the same color. They named him, I can't believe it's not Butter. They can only get better as they go on. And with that, I'm going to say 7-3s, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, This is Kilo Alpha 8, Mike, November Tango. Turning everything back over to the Monday Morning Guru, NT8D.
Well there, Tom, you never want to set the bar so high that you can't climb over it. Nice job. You have a great start to your week. I didn't know that's what I thought was a witty comment I was going to jump in, but you left me with something else there. So you and Linda take care. Always nice to hear you. Thanks for the chuckle. And we'll listen for you throughout the week with the other guys here. John, KE8UIB. Sounds like you got the day off. Maybe your better half does too, sounds like. Sounds like she's doing something better with her time, hi. And then John TD will get to you next.
NT8D from KE8UIB. Good morning, Dave, everybody out there on the net. And, oh, yes, sir, snow day. I feel like a kid at Christmas, that's for sure. And the owner sent me a message yesterday, and on top of saying take a snow day, he gave it to me paid. So, hey, that's even better yet. That's what I call collecting nickels. If I don't got to go out in this stuff and I still earn my daily dollar, hey, I'm doing great. That's for sure. And Oh yes, Miss Lori is on the other side of the Pella, so hey, that's a great thing for her. We were up late last night. She watched some TV, and even though I played radio all through field day, I decided to sit up last night and play radio till like 11 o'clock anyways also. So apparently I can't get enough of that in there. But it's Monday. We're snowed in, and hey, that's a good thing. That is living the 5-hour dream a nickel at a time. So I hope everybody's on the warm side of the door this morning and safe. With that, this is K8UIB. I'll hand this back over to Net Control. 7-3, y'all. Thanks for getting me in, Dave.
All right there, John. Sounds like you got a holiday. And, well, you got another whole day to play radio then. Tell Lori I said hi when she wakes up. You guys enjoy the day together. Stay warm. 73, we'll listen to you guys again very shortly. All right, let's see. I have on the blue screen here CWS, PJW, and VQS. So I've got you guys checked in on the list. We're going to take a round of check-ins for the Sarah Barometer Net Monday morning edition. You guys don't have to call. You're on the list. Any others? Check-ins, please call now.
November 8th, Whiskey Sugar, Bill in New London.
Kilo Charlie 8, Sierra Bravo Zulu, Chris and Ravenna, in and out.
NTAD, this is Kilo Echo 8 Victor Quebec X-Ray, KE8VQX, Joe in Akron.
PLP via EchoLink, Northwest Georgia, in and out.
All right, let me pick it up. We added NWS, SBZ, and VQS. The Northwest Georgia on EchoLink. The Northwest Georgia in and out on EchoLink. You doubled with somebody. Would you come back with your call, please? I'll get you on the list.
Yeah, sorry about that. Key 4, Papa, Lima, Papa, W4, PLP, Allen, Alpha, Lima, Alpha, November. Over.
All right there, Alan. Well, thank you for finding us on EchoLink. Got you W4PLP. You can find us here pretty much every morning except for Sunday. And there's a bunch of other things that go on. This repeater links up pretty often to a couple different places. You can find us at w8wky.org for all your information. By the way, I meant to chime this out there. I'm not the one who does all the links, but apparently the Elyria repeater is not linked this morning. So if anybody who does those things wants to, just to let you know. But thanks for taking the time to check in with us, Alan. Let's go ahead and grab this list. Oh, before I do, let me go back and circle back and find K4OG. Are you at work there, Mark? Must still be shoveling his driveway. Okay. Let's go through this list here, starting with K8CWS. Corbin, thank you very much, and then we'll go to Phil.
Good morning, this is K8CWS. Corbin down in Columbus. We got 8 degrees, 7 miles an hour out of the west, dew point 2 degrees, 76% humidity, and 12 plus inches of snow on the ground here in Columbus. I've lived here 12 or 13 years. We used to live in Ashland. You know, we would get some snow like this maybe once a year, but this is definitely top of the list for me down here since living here. Everything's pretty well seized up. Schools are closed. The university is closed. Everybody's been told to work from home. So it's they nailed the forecast for sure. So we're just gonna hunker down, maybe do some shoveling later, play radio, work, all that good stuff, and wait till we can dig out. So with that, I'll go ahead and send it back to Net Control. Thanks for picking me up, Dave. Appreciate it. I hope everybody has a great Monday. I'll say 73s. This is K8CWS.
All right there, Corbin. Well, thanks for joining me on a Monday morning. I was watching a storm chaser down around Columbus. Went right up through downtown on High Street. Took me back to my college days, and then went around up, Indiana Avenue, up around 270, and started looping around there for a while. And to my pleasure, I did not see a whole lot of cars on the road. It seems a lot of people were staying smart. A few people were getting pushed out, but it was not fair going, let's just say that. So glad you got to stay home, and thanks for being here on a Monday morning. Phil, K8PJW, you're going to get our hamsters rolling this morning, start warming things up above the neck. Thanks for being here, and we're going to go out to KC1VQS after we're done with you.
NTAP K8PJW, good morning, Dave. And good morning to the Barometer netizens out there on this magnificent Monday, or happy Monday. Let's see, we're starting the day off here at 10 degrees, headed up to 18. It's going to go to -2 tonight, and then back up to 17. We'll be in the freezer here for a little while, so just keep the doors closed and the warm side inside the door. It's going to be cloudy as suspected, and the barometer's at 30.03, and we're getting a little mercy on the gas for at 291, but it's way up there. Every time I drive out of Twinsburg, I see something cheaper, so something's going on here. Anyway, enjoyed a little bit of Winterfield Day on Saturday. Got about 25 contacts. That was a lot of fun, and I went ahead and submitted those already. Other than that, we're just trying to mend my shoulder here so we can do more stuff. So with that, I'll take a break for time. So here's a great brain teaser for you guys. In 1697, Isaac Newton receives Jean Bernoulli's 6-month time limit problem, and he solves the problem before going to bed that night. The object was to find the curve connecting 2 points at different heights and not at the same vertical line, along which a body acted upon by gravity only will fall the shortest time. So, riddle yourself that one. 1926, John Logie Baird gives the first public demonstration of the television in his laboratory in London. 1930, Cleveland's Terminal Tower opens, and in 2003, the Raiders football team became the first to play 4 separate decades of Super Bowls. And that's the way it was. This is K8PJW. Back to the net.
All right, Phil, as always, thank you very much for enlightening us. Again, you got to kickstart the hamsters with something on a Monday morning. A little coffee, a little trivia. Maybe that'll do it. You have a safe one, and again, thanks for joining us. Looking forward to seeing you again sometime soon here. Let's see, KC1VQS, Paul out in Maine. Good morning. Get your weather, or your weather report rather there, Bill. Get to you in just a minute. Hello, Paul.
Good morning, Dave, and everyone on the net. We have light snow here this morning and 4 degrees, which is the warmest it's been since Friday. We woke up Saturday morning to 12 below. and we were one of the warmer spots, I understand. We were supposed to get a foot of snow overnight and today, but I woke up to 2 inches, and it's not snowing very hard right now, so I don't know. It's going to have to pick up if we're going to get 10 more inches of this, but I understand places to our south, like 25, 30 miles, have gotten up to 9 inches so far. So we are not anywhere near that. And, you know, this is a light, fluffy snow, so it's easiest to deal with. And our local ski area was counting on some of that snow because they do not do snowmaking. And it would have been a really good thing for them. And in a snow that's not too damaging and is easy to take care of. But anyway, we put a fire in the fireplace yesterday and watched football. Yeah, go Patriots. And so we're investigating. We had a plane crash here in Maine at the Bangor International Airport last night, a regional, a private jet. Trying to get some details about that, but the pictures I saw of it briefly on the news this morning doesn't look good. So prayers out to the 8 passengers and their families that are dealing with that this morning. So anyway, that's what I have here from Maine. Looks like the rest of the week will be slightly warmer, but not by much. And I think we're going to have to wait till we get into next week before we see temperatures back closer to 30. So with that, I'm going to turn it back to you, Dave. 7-3, have a great day. KC1BQS, back to net.
All right, thank you there, Paul. Appreciate that. Sorry to hear about the tragic news, but prayers go out, and yeah, this is just the weather always makes things a little bit treacherous. Anyways, take care. Thanks for being here on a Monday morning. Just juggling a ping pong ball, an apple, and a bowling ball here. All right. I'm going to make a quick call here. I'm looking for mobiles, people who unfortunately may have to get to work on this snowy Monday morning. On the list, I still have NAWS, VQS, KEA VQS, NHAKO, and KEA VQX. Let me make a quick call for mobiles, in and outs, people, again, who unfortunately have to be out there. Please call now.
Here is Alpha Bravo 8 Mike Oscar, AB8MO Mobile.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Zulu Alpha, KE8ZA. Eric in Strongsville. Stay warm, everyone. I'll be in and out today.
I got you there, Andy. I got KEA VZA in and out. Somebody doubled with you. Go, the doubling station, please go.
Hello, Foxtrot 8, Echo Bravo. Steve, Richfield Mobile, in and out.
All right, I lost one letter in your call. I got KF8, Echo Bravo something in Richfield. So I got to get the last letter in your call.
B, Bravo, Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Bravo Bravo.
All right, we got you on the list. Be safe out there on the road. Please check in again if you have a little more time. Let me get Andrew in here, AB8MO Mobile. Good morning, Andrew. What's it look like in your region?
NTAD from AB8MO Mobile. Well, headed to work. I'm a little late. Roads are passable, at least the main roads are. A little snow cover, but not bad. I can see the pavement, but there's snow on it. So we made it through Snowmageddon over here.
I don't know if any of the schools are even closed today out here in Geauga County. They didn't issue any snow emergencies, or one of the few counties that is under no snow emergency at all. So, anyhow, we're digging out just like everybody else is, but I guess not everybody else is used to the snow. I feel bad because I think I might have picked on Nick too much. I think he got upset with me last night, so I'm going to have to see if I can rectify that. Come on, dude. We're, he's going 30 and a 35. I guess I can't complain too much. That's all I got from here, Dave. I'm about halfway to work already. NTAD from maybe Mo Mobile.
Right there, Andrew. Well, arrive in one piece, and whatever needs patched up, I'm sure will get patched. So you have yourself a good start to your week. Be safe, stay warm, and we'll talk to you later on in the week, I'm sure. 73. All right, let me get back up to Bill here. N8WS. Good morning, Bill. What kind of report do you have for us this morning? Looking like out in space.
NTAD in the group, N8WS. Good morning, Dave. Good morning, all in net. Well, it ain't much better than anybody else's. We don't have that much snow. We got about 7 or 8 inches. I think it's lightly snowing right now. Current temperature here is 7 degrees. Humidity 87%. Wind speed west at 8. Barometer 2990. 2.4 degrees. Visibility 7 miles. Nah, it's not even 3. Can't see the light on the tower in town. Prediction for today is the chance of snow showers mainly between 10 and 3 p.m. Cloudy with a high near 14. Wind chill values as low as -5. 10 to 13 miles an hour. Gusting as high as 23. And of course, air quality index is 37. Tropo's at a 0. My sunrise 7:43. My sunset 5:40. Length of day 9 hours 56 minutes. We'll be at 10 hours pretty soon. Solar flux indices at 165. Sunspot number 167. Up 107. Can't see this morning. A is 15. K is 2. Geomagnetic field is quiet. No E-skip predicted. SpaceWeather.com. The sunspot report from Mars. NASA has reestablished communications with the Mars rover Perseverance, which has been out of touch since December. The radio silence was caused by Mars passing directly behind the sun. Daily images of the sun from Mars may now resume. Today's photo shows relatively large sunspot group on the far side of the sun. That's another way to find out, huh? Afterglow is geomagnetic storm. Interesting article. Less than spectacular picture, but it's something you see once in a while. Currently, there's 9 sunspot groups on the sun. That's about it for me. Dave, everyone have a great rest of the week. You got to go out, be careful, drive slow, bundle up. Them temperatures, you don't want any bare skin showing. NTAD in the group, 7-3 everyone, N8WS.
All right, Bill, thank you very much. Your contribution is always appreciated. And thanks again for being a regular on the Barometer Net. As I always say, you put great pictures in my head when you start talking about the space weather and stuff. And I don't know if my buddy got a chance to see the auroras the other day when we had that last storm. He lives right up on the lakeshore. And he puts pictures of sunsets up pretty often. But I haven't talked to him in a little while. So you take care, and we'll listen for you tomorrow. Let's see, we got KE8VQS coming up here. Thanks for joining us there, Joe. And then we'll go to JKO.
all the key ups there. NTAT, this is Kilo Echo 8 Victor Quebec X-Ray. Hopefully you meant me. A lot of VQs, like I said in the comments there, VQSs, VQXs, etc. Anyway, thanks for getting me in, Dave. Good morning. Managed to get in to the airport yesterday afternoon. During most of the snow, it kind of let up a little bit just for our landing runway. It was in pretty good shape, and 480 and 77, totally different story. It was a little bit treacherous getting home. Took about an hour from the airport down here to the west side. Usually it's a half an hour. Lots of jobs. It occurred to me yesterday, there are lots of jobs that I would like to do for a day or less, and one of which has always been to be a member of the snow removal conga line at the airport. It's pretty impressive. You see about 15 vehicles all in a conga line. In particular, I want to drive the snow broom. I want to be the snow broom guy in that conga line. Anyway, that'd be fun. I'm sure I would get old real quick. But anyway, thanks for getting me in again, Dave. This is KE8VQX back to NTAT and Net Control.
W8WKY.
Thanks a lot there, Joe. Yeah, you're right. I've got snow in the brain because I skipped over VQS Sierra. Bob, thanks. I'll get right back to you here. And Cliff, I'll get to you here in a second. I got you on NetLogger, but you're not on my paper, I don't think. And I might have skipped over John TD, too. Sorry, guys. I'll straighten out this mess shortly. Anyway, thank you there, Joe, KE8VQX. Let me get Joe N8JKO, and then we'll get Rob VQS, and John W8TD, and Cliff NAVFK, and then we'll make another call here shortly. Joe N8JKO, good morning. Happy Monday. All right, Joe, if that was you not holding the repeater, I'll make a note to circle back. Maybe you're mobile there and not able to get in from where you're at. I'll call you back in a second. Let me work through the rest of this list real quick, and we'll circle back and try to find you again. KE8VQS, Victor Quebec Sierra. Good morning. Sorry about the mix-ups. Let me see if I can catch W8TD. John, are you still hanging around? I called you. I said I was going to get you, and then I didn't.
Good morning, Dave. NTAD on the net. W8TD. I'm still here. No problem. Sounds like we got a pretty good crowd this morning. I thought it might be light today. I've spent a little more time on HF than usual. I haven't checked into the vintage radio net last evening, though I had to cheat to do it. I have the vintage radio set up out in the shack in the garage. That I built a shack in there years ago. But I don't know if I can even get into the garage right now. I usually get some drifts when there's a lot of snow. I haven't even looked out the back door to see what the situation is. So rather than attempt that, I just remoted into the Flex, which is not vintage, and cheated. But it was enjoyable. Got to listen to everybody else's older radios. And it proved that my 40-meter antenna is still effective and efficient and pretty nice. I do well on 40, but I also proved that on 75 meters, as I already knew, it's a horrible performer. I haven't been on 75 since I moved up here just for that reason. Oh, well. 73, everybody, stay safe, stay warm. NATD, wow. I know your call, Dave. For some reason, I can't say it. NT8D and then at W8TD.
That's all right, John. I won't hold it against you. Again, thanks for sticking around. Sorry to get you all ready and then just, blow you off. So I'm sure I'll hear you talking on the repeater later on. So be safe, stay warm. Again, nice to say hi to you on a Monday morning. Let me get Cliff in here, N8VFK. My apologies to you, too. I got you on NetLogger. Just forgot to put it down on my paper somewhere. Good morning, Cliff. Happy Monday.
NGAD in the net, N8VFK. No problem, Dave. No problem. I got in there one way or another. Well, I've had my coffee, so I'm ready to talkie. Right now here in Columbia Station, I've got 10 degrees. The temperature has been dropping slowly. I've got 7 degrees on the dew point, 86% humidity, 30.05 on the barometer, and slowly rising. The weather radar shows some light lake effect coming down through Lorain County and parts of Cuyahoga, and looks like maybe Huron County. I went out this morning and I took my yardstick and I measured the snow. I've got 12 inches on the mark. So it got quite a bit of snow yesterday. And I just kind of sat back yesterday with a couple of cold ones and some vinyl records and shake the dust off my audio system. And one of the records I pulled out was an oldie that I used to enjoy a lot. And I had to get out my air guitar, and it was REO Speedwagon, Riding the Storm Out. Such a good song. Let's see. I'll be after the Barometer Net. I'll get myself a nice big hearty breakfast, get my snowmobile suit on, and hop on the tractor and start clearing my snow and the snow from the neighbors if they need the help. So that'll be the rest of my day, and I'll be out there. I may end up with a frozen smile, but there'll be a smile. Back over to you, Dave. NCAD, N8VFK, 73s, and stay safe, everyone.
All right there, Cliff. It's always nice to have good neighbors. And, we got a nice little neighborhood there, too. We got people who help each other out. And it's mostly changed over to younger families now. I'm probably one of the older guys in the neighborhood now. Me and the guy across the street and his wife. It was mostly older folks when I moved in here, and so we were all kind of helping each other out. Now it's mostly young families in the neighborhood. It's changed over in the past 20 years. So, but you stay safe while you're out there helping. And it sounds like a great tune to pick for the weekend, and it sounds like you enjoyed it in the way it was supposed to be enjoyed. Take care, Cliff. Thanks for being here on a Monday morning. This is Dave, NTAD, in Copley with the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net. Oh, before I call for check-ins, let me recheck and see if I can find Joe, NHAKO. Can we get you in here?
Good morning, Net Control. This is NHJKO via EchoLink. I switched over since my system here is evidently not making it into the repeater. So Good morning to all. We have 14 degrees and an 83% humidity here along the beautiful north coast in Willoughby, Ohio. Counting down the days to hamcation. Getting a little nervous as we get closer because I'm presenting on that Saturday. So, what can I say? A little nervousness, a little eagerness, but we're going to do so here inside the warm and safe surroundings of the QTH. So I will wish best to everyone. Please stay safe. Please stay warm. And God bless all. This is N8JKO, back to net control.
All right there, Joe. Well, ride that wave of nervousness right into the zone. You're going to do a bang-up job, I'm sure. And by the time you're done, you'll look back at it and say, wow, that was pretty good. Anyways, thanks for checking in. Good luck. Travel safely. And thanks for being here on a Monday morning. All right, so as we work through the train wreck that I made at the end of this, I've got KD8SLG on the blue screen. I'm going to put you at the top of the next group here, Nick. Anybody else like to join us for the Monday morning edition of the Sarah Barometer Net? Please call now.
Kilo 4 Oscar Golf, K4OG, I'm back.
Kilo Charlie 8, Mike India Whiskey, Steve, I'll just be in and out on the road.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Lima Alpha, KF8ELA, Zach in Dalton.
Kilo Bravo 8, Oscar Tango Kilo, Mike in New Middletown, just in and out, please.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Charlie Yankee, Andy in North Lawrence.
Whiskey Alpha 8, Kilo Oscar Charlie, WA8 KOC, Red and Akron. I'll be in and out this morning, Dave. Have yourself a great net, 7-3 you and everybody else. I hope everybody stays safe for the weekend. Back to net.
This is Kilo Foxtrot 8, Charlie X-Ray Hotel, John from Strasburg, Ohio.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and pick it up. I added a circle back to K4OG. I've got Steve, KC8MIW, in and out. I've got ELA Zach. I've got OTQ Mike. Then I've got a KF8C W in North Lawrence. I'm going to get back to you here first in a second. Get your call cleared up. Fred, thanks for your check-in, WA8KOC. Be safe and stay warm, thanks. And I got John, KF8CXH. The North Lawrence station, KF8C W. Would you come back with your call and status, please? I didn't quite get in the repeater. Try it again.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Charlie Kilo Yankee, Andy in North Lawrence.
All right, now we got you, Andy. Stick around. We'll get right back to you shortly. Let me go to KD8SLG. Just Nick. You got slot number 42 today, Nick. Congratulations.
NTAD, this is KD8SLG. Good morning, Dave, and all the Barometer netizens. Single digits down the farm here. Went to bed yesterday afternoon, got up, checked into the Beacon Net last night, and went back to bed. Just now getting up. Just slept right through this thing. Hibernation's a wonderful thing. I'd like to thank CKY there for turning off his Roger beep. I do appreciate that. Glad to hear everybody made it through. Looks like you're having a good time this morning, Dave. Everyone stay warm and be careful out there. It's KD8 SLG. Back to net control. Thanks, Dave.
Well, it's Monday morning, but I'm doing the Barometer Net in a warm shack, drinking coffee. Can't get any better than that there, Nick. Glad you had a good night's sleep. You have a great start to your week. Thanks for joining us on a Monday morning here. Take care, 73. And I'm going to find Middlemark here, K4OG. We were looking for you. I'm glad you didn't drop while you were shoveling the driveway this morning.
NTAD, K4OG. Good morning, Dave. Dave, you got a camera on me or something? Yeah, I was out there digging out and my phone rang, and I couldn't answer it. By the time I finally got to it, it was the and saying he called off work today. He's like, everybody stay home. We don't have enough personnel to support a day's work, so I stayed out there since I was already out there and did a random act of kindness and dug out the 3 neighbors in the unit I'm in. Just went ahead and dug out their stuff too. So there you go. K4OG, back to net.
All right, see there, Mark, you are put there for a reason. And as a gift, you didn't have to go to work today. See how that worked out? Hey, you enjoy your day off. Stay safe. Glad you were able to help out the neighbors. And you never know. Maybe they'll bring you some cookies or something. We'll talk to you again soon, and hopefully you don't have to go anywhere else. Let's see. I've got Steve in and out, KC8MIW, and let's go to Zach, KF8ELA, and then we'll get Mike.
NT8D and the net. Good morning, everyone. This is KF8ELA. Let's see. We've got 9 degrees here in Dalton and light winds at 7 to 9, and lots of snow. I think that's expected at this point, but we're going to get the tractor out and go dig ourselves out here in a little bit. But winter field day this weekend was a great learning experience, even just operating from home. And so that was just kind of fun to sit back, watch, and partake just a little bit, just to kind of, I guess, get my toes wet. And yeah, it was a good time. Anyway, that's all I really have this morning. We'll send it back to net. This is KF8ELA.
All right, Zach, thanks for checking in this morning. And yeah, sounded like the winter field day stuff actually went quite well. Heard everything was comfortable and there was good food to be had. So looking forward to hearing everything when we come back to the next meeting. Take care of yourself and be safe on this Monday morning. KB8OTQ, good morning. Happy Monday to you. And then we'll get back to Andy. OTQ, were you in and out? If you're in and out, you probably won't answer. All right, let's get Andy in North Lawrence, KF8CKY, and then we'll go to John, CXH.
KF8CKY, North Lawrence. Hey, good to hear KF8ELA, Zach over in Dalton. I'm in the town just next to him, and been trying to track him down and tell him to come check out Masley Amateur Radio Club. Digging out our driveway currently at the moment. I'm right on Route 93 here in North Lawrence. and the plows have plowed in our driveway. I'm supposed to take my minivan to the Toyota dealership today to be fixed, and it looks like that probably will not happen. So I think we'll stay in today and probably take the van tomorrow. But hope everybody stays safe and stays warm and out today.
All right, well, good luck digging out. Sorry they did that to you. And, just change your plans. Maybe it's all for the best. You never know. Maybe it kept you from getting into an accident that you'll never know that you missed. Hi. So be safe. Take care. Thanks for joining us on a Monday morning in the Barometer Net. We got one more on the list, John, KF8CXH, and then we'll do one more call.
W8WKY.
Well, good morning, everybody. This nice and chilly morning, knee-deep in snow everywhere you go. Looks like it's almost starting to snow a little bit right now here in Strasburg, Ohio. Nothing like waking up trying to see if you can make it into work or not. And I saw our facility, they didn't even plow like we thought they would, and an all-wheel drive vehicle barely pushed my way into it, so kind of nice to know what my vehicle can do. So it's a matter of running around fixing heaters today and trying to stay warm. So hope everyone's doing well. Wish 73 to all. I'll turn this back over to the net. This is Kilo Foxtrot 8, Charlie X-Ray Hotel.
All right there, John. I hope you don't have to put that vehicle to too much more testing. Get what you get done what you need to get done, and then stay on the warm side of the door. Stay safe. This is, well, I guess no other way to describe it, but midwinter. This is coldest part of the year. And it's settled in it's settled in like I don't have a good metaphor here. Like what do they call them? The people who just come in and swim in and sleep on your couch or something. That's what winter's doing right now. Anyways, have a good one. This is NTAD Dave and Copley with the Silvercreek Amateur Association Barometer Net Monday morning edition. Let's make one more call for check-ins. We're getting close to the bottom hour. Last call for check-ins for the Monday morning net. Please call now.
KF8 CQK Tony Mobile in and out.
G Portable.
November 8 Mike Whiskey Yankee N8MWY Don and Minerva. Just listening. I'm on 147.39.
Hotel Romeo Foxtrot, W8.
Spencer, in and out.
Akron.
Kilo Zulu 8 Tango Golf, KZ8TG. I'll be in and out as well, thanks.
November Victor 8 Papa Mobile.
All right, I'm going to pick it up. I missed two. One said portable, the other one said Spencer in and out. I got everybody else. So right at the, let's go with the one who said Spencer in and out, the station that said Spencer in and out. Come back with your call, please.
Please copy Kilo 8 Alpha Sierra X-Ray. Mark and Spencer.
Thank you for your check-in, Mark. Be safe. Got you marked in and out. Happy Monday. And then at the very top, somebody said portable. You were one of the first check-ins. You doubled, and I didn't get you. All I heard was portable. Would you come back, please?
November 8 Zulu X-Ray Bravo John N8ZXB portable.
All right, I got you, John. Let's see. So the other people I do have for sure are KZ8TG in and out. NV8 Papa Mobile, W8HRF, I'm assuming mobile. I got November 8 MWY in and out, and KF8CQK, not sure of your status. KF8CQK, go right ahead. We'll go.
Yes, I am here. Thank you. Good morning to everyone. As you know, in the past I've let everyone know I'm new to the game, and I have another question this morning. When you are entering a repeater like today on the net, I have real clear communication with everyone, both in-state and out-of-states. Once this Barometer Net is closed, if I tap into this repeater, will I get the same distance?
Depends what's going on. Usually they get linked up for a while and they get unlinked for regular use.
Thank you. That makes complete sense. Everyone have a great day. KF8CQK73.
All right, be safe out there, 73, and happy Monday. Let's get N8ZXB portable, and then I'm going to get W8HRF.
Good morning, everybody, and can't overstate the obvious. Everybody, make sure you're bundled up and stay warm and be safe if you get out on the roads, and watch out for the other guy. And yeah, just be very careful out there. The roads are still pretty slick. And worked a little bit of the field day, and I think we gave the real term to winter field day this year. Other than that, again, everybody have a great day and stay warm. N8ZXB.
Yeah, there's no argument about it being winter, that's for sure. Hi. Sounds like it was a good time, though. Thanks for checking in. Be safe, and we'll look for you throughout the week. Nice listening to everybody on the Barometer Net in the mornings. W8HRF, good morning. Congratulations, and I'm looking forward to seeing your presentation next time you come around to the meetings, I suppose. And NV8P, you're up next.
NGAD, W8HRF. Thanks for picking me up, Dave. I appreciate it. Yeah, it'll be a fun meeting. I didn't take too many pictures, but I know Scott was taking some pictures and Gary took some pictures, so that'll be good. We'll put those in the slides. So, what else? Field day went well. Thank you to everybody who braved the conditions to come out. Totally understand. I know there was a lot of people who couldn't make it, and totally understand that. Very grateful to Mike and 8XY for letting us use his abode, and he had a very nice basement that we could set up in, and so we ran 2 hotel, and we ran it to the bitter end at 5 o'clock on Sunday. So, and then we were able to do teardown pretty quick because there was no antennas to tear down in a snowstorm, which was really good. We ended up with somewhere in the range of 1,000 to 1,100 contacts. We got all but one of the multipliers, we believe, and that was for operating QRP. We weren't going to operate QRP. And we'll have some more numbers later. So, but that's some of the preliminary information for those who are interested. So it was a good time. And we made it into a sideband satellite, an FM satellite, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So it was really fun. So thanks to Mark K4OG for lending us his 9700 so that we could do the satellite contact. That worked out great. So, all right, Dave, we'll catch you later. Thanks for picking me up. NT8D, W8HRF, 73. I'll have a good Monday. Be safe.
All right there, Josh. As I say, congratulations. Sounds like a wonderful event you guys pulled off, especially adding the satellite stuff and in the middle of what truly was a winter field day. Again, you guys deserve credit, and more power to you. So please share. Some of us don't get out as much as we used to. Hi. Okay, let's see. I've got one more on the list, and we'll get our closer in here. N8VP Scott, good morning. Happy Monday. Thanks for joining us.
Well, that's all going to depend on the Gamelbacks here in Hinkley on dead spot. Still receive me.
We got part of that. Why don't you give it another one?
W8WKY.
I mean, what do you for a company this morning? It keeps everything. And I'm Camelback. I'll keep it so bad.
All right, we got you in and out there. Thanks for checking in with us on this Monday morning. Be safe out there on the road, especially if you're on hills and curves. So, again, I wish I could have got you a little earlier. We got a good full clear transmission, but we did get you in here and got part of it. Again, be safe out there on the road, especially, I don't know what it's going to be like in Cleveland. I don't doubt they've gotten to the side streets yet. So, 73s, and again, thanks for being here. With that, I'm going to go ahead and call in our closer, W8CTM Carey. You're going to get slot number 55, double nickel this morning. I hope you had a safe weekend.
Good morning, Dave, and good morning to all the check-ins and listeners out there on this marvelous, cold Monday morning. Boy, it's chilly out there. I heard on the weather a little bit ago that this is the coldest stretch that we're going to have here, under 20 degrees, where the daytime high is under 20 degrees, and it was 1961 that happened, and we're going to beat it this year, but oh well. I hope everybody stays safe out there and everybody's heat stays on and their water stays flowing, and you can stay indoors. I know for many, many years it didn't matter what the weather was. We had to get up and go to work every day, so that's the way it was. But I'm retired and glad of it, and I can sit here and watch TV or whatever, play on the radio, who knows. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great day out there, and that's about all I have this morning, so I'll send it back to NTAD to wrap it up. Everybody have a marvelous Monday, and hopefully the week goes well for everybody out there. Stay safe and healthy, and enjoy. If you're staying home, just enjoy it, and if you have to get out, be very careful. With that, 73 all, and back to NTAD, W8CTM.
All right there, Carrie. Well, thank you so much for being part of the Barometer Net. You stay on the warm side of the door today. Doesn't sound like you have any reason not to. And enjoy this beautiful, snowy white Monday. All right, I want to give out my thank yous here. I want to thank everybody who checked in and listened to this morning's Barometer Net. You are the net. I want to thank the creators of this net, Garlock, K8BYR, Dorothy, WBHATW, Tom, K8DSD. And I also want to thank Ron, KD8CVS, the guy who brought me back into radio through the Barometer Net. We are here Monday through Saturday starting at 7 a.m. We're here for about an hour, sometimes a little longer. So come find us and participate. There's lots of stuff going on in the ham radio community. You can look us up on W8WKY.org to see all the doings around town. From the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net on the W8WKY repeater 147.39 megahertz in beautiful Doylestown, Ohio. We will now return this frequency to regular amateur radio use. 73, everybody. Stay warm, stay safe, stay happy.